What's going on, everybody? Back again. Hey, welcome to Kasim Lamar YouTube. We're gonna do it up. I should be saying Kasim Lamar Dream Big YouTube. We're gonna do this up, man. We're gonna see what's going on. This is a very important video for me, another important video for me, because I see the mainstream media didn't promote this video or anything else, but that's how it is. But I want to make it clear with a bunch of different things what's going on in our society today. Our society, especially the mainstream media, is trying to make us feel like that a lot of people are, it's like some type of race war that's going on, and the American people are against each other. We got the super liberal far leftists on this side, and the what you call that, the conservative far right on that side, and there ain't no in between, no nothing. We just hate on each other. But this story that I bring up, as you can see from the thumbnail, of the Good Samaritan that was in Chicago. Everybody and their mama that's not under a rock understand what's going on in Chicago. It's a war zone going on in Chicago. It's been like that for many, many years. And we in this story, we got a man, an Uber driver, doing something that he really didn't need to do. He didn't have to do at all. To be honest with you, I don't know if I would have done it, because he could have said to himself, "This game, if it, game related, these young boys get shot up. I'm not going to be a part of this. No, I'm not helping," and speed off and go through his daily life. White man. Something that I think, such as myself, I don't know what I would have did in that situation as a black man, seeing the older black man, seeing young black men getting shot. So it was two brothers, two actual brothers, got into some beef, I suppose, and one got shot. Both of them got shot, but the other one was like, as you can see when I show you the video, the other one was hurt. So I just want you to hear the video. I'm gonna show two videos on this, and we're gonna go from there. I'm gonna tell you my perspective on the whole video. And again, before I go any further, please like and subscribe to Kasim Lamar Dream Big Podcast. Let's do it. Let's go. Yeah. Where we at? Samaritan. Here we go. Let's go to, okay. This is the first video I want you to see.
Hey guys, what's up? Tom Brady here.
Hold on 1 second, I'm sorry.
Listen,
we're looking at Tom Brady.
Are on.
Oh, you should still be going. Okay, here we go.
Save a man's life was awarded today for his efforts. Michael Bussin rushed two brothers to the hospital after one of them had been shot. He found them while driving near 29th and Federal after they crashed trying to get to the hospital. That man's now on a ventilator. He lost a lot of blood inside of that vehicle, so Uber deemed the vehicle a total loss and a biohazard risk. And today, activist Jamal Green wanted to help Bussin fix the damage, but Bussin declined.
I want you to give it to the family.
Okay, go ahead. You can give it to the family.
No, I'm giving it to you to give to the family.
You want me to give it to the family?
I want you to give it to the family.
No problem. So he wants to give it to the family. So we're going to go ahead and give it to the family.
I'll figure out what I'm going to do later. This kid needs more help than anything, and those kids need food. Okay. I'm not going to turn around and drive around in a luxury SUV with those kids not having food on the table.
Bussin says the only...
Guys, real quick with the video, just letting you guys know, it's a lot of Americans are like this, but when you turn on CNN, Fox News, ABC, all these mainstream media outlets, and you listen to most of these mainstream politicians, you would think America and entertainment, so-called entertainment, you would think everybody's against each other. It's about to be a race war. I walk the streets every day. I have a lot of friends of mine walk the streets every day. I encounter different people each and every day, and everybody is, it's all love. To make a long story short, it's all love. A lot of people, Americans are good Samaritans, but again, we keep on getting thrown into this illogical situation that people are against each other. They want us to be against each other without a doubt. They want us to be against us for the color of our skin, for the people, for the people that's race baiters, black, white, Hispanic, or Asian, whatever you be. They, they want us to be against all the cops and things of that nature. But again, friends of mine, people I encounter each and every day say the same thing. Most Americans are for each other. A lot of us going through a whole lot of shit, but we still for each other. Let's keep this going. Hold on.
The only way he could fix that vehicle is if he gets the entire interior replaced. He says it could cost up to $20,000, but he doesn't want people to help. He wants people to help the man shot. Bussin plans to set up a GoFundMe for his medical bills.
Yeah.
This entrepreneur brand logo.
I'm gonna show you another video on this, a little bit longer. Let's go.
If I would have had this when I was maybe.
Saw two men badly wounded in a drive-by shooting. He immediately stepped in to help.
WGN's Tanya Francisco spoke with that Good Samaritan today. What did he have to say, Tanya?
Well, Lourdes and Ben, it is nice to know that there are still good people out there. This story begins with that drive-by shooting.
This is mainstream local media. It's nice to know there are still good people out there. If she was logical and understood reality, she would know that there's many good people out there. No matter what era you were in, just because this is the era of information, it is still the same good old people out there. But again, this is an agenda for all these mainstream and local media outlets to bring up. Let's go.
That you mentioned on 29th and Federal last night. The driver of that car was actually injured. He was able, though, to drive off and try to search for a hospital, but instead he ended up crashing near Roosevelt at Clark. And that's when the Good Samaritan Uber driver came to the rescue.
He lost so much blood.
An emotional night for Michael Bussin as he recounts the harrowing night he had when his SUV suddenly became an ambulance. Bussin, an Uber driver, was dropping off a fare in the South Loop near Clark and Roosevelt when he heard a crash. His camera was rolling as he pulled up on the accident scene. That's when a young man limped over asking if he could take his brother to the hospital. He had been shot multiple times in the stomach area. Without hesitation, Bussin said,
"Dude, get in my car. Get your brother. Let's go." He's like, "You take us out. Let me get both of you. Get in my car now." I must have hit 100 miles an hour at some points.
With the camera still rolling while they were rushing to Northwestern Memorial Hospital, you can see the brother who was shot in agonizing pain.
Because the kid was in the back kept talking to his brother saying, "I love you, bro. No matter what, I love you." And the kid's just like, stay awake. And the kid kept dozing off and falling over. He hopped over the other one. He's like, "You gotta stay with me, man." And he called his mom. His mom was a nurse. And his mom's just sitting there talking to him. He's like, "You gotta do something to stop that blood, baby. You gotta do something." He's like, "Use your shirt." He pulled off his shirt and pushed up against it. And the kid's like, "Ah." He's like, painful.
Michael Bussin has stayed in touch with the family. He says that the brother is now on a ventilator because he has lost so much blood. Bussin wants to start a GoFundMe to raise money for the family because...
All right, the end of that video. Again, I just want to talk about a bunch of different things. Again, this man did not have to do none of the things that he done. He could have been saying to himself, these are a bunch of gang members doing affiliated gang members doing their thing. I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want my family a part of this. Bye. He could have said some crazy stuff like that, that the mainstream media want certain people to think. Like the young boys, I mean, that he's a great man for doing this. And then he didn't even want the money. He didn't even want none of that other stuff. All he wanted to make sure those kids was good. And then to go around another subject, to change the subject a little bit, getting shot, and a couple of other brothers getting shot. We don't want to talk about that. All these fake woke, Luciferian worshiping people don't want to talk about real stuff that's going on. I'm a type of person that I'm going to, anybody I can, reach, I'm going to reach with the message that I have to these young men and young women. You know what I'm saying? My reality, my logic, my perspective, because all this other stuff that we're getting is nothing but victimhood mentalities, and we're worried about the wrong things. It's a shame that they got to call a mom. Maybe they do got their daddy in their life, but when the Uber drivers, the good Samaritan Uber driver said they called their mom and this and that and third, I just get sick and tired of that. Like, this don't have to be. Family is the most important thing, man. Like, don't matter what. Like, if you don't want no relationship, you just want a child and no real relationship, just don't have a child. Because these kids, not to say that the father's not in those boys' life, but these kids deserve a father. They deserve it, man. They deserve two parents. I know we're about to have a Mother's Day. Mother's Day is coming up, and we're going to worship more single motherhood. But you guys have to understand, we're really not protecting our children. With all this crime, the media trying to tell us to divert our energy into things that don't fucking matter at fucking all. This is weird. And the reason why it's weird, because like I said at the beginning of this video, we are in the era of information. And if you don't have the information that you need to have to protect yourself, and when you have children, to protect your children and your family, your wife or your husband, what have you, you shouldn't do this. You should get your shit together. Because I'm getting tired. I don't know about no one else. I'm getting tired of this shit. I'm getting tired of black men getting killed randomly by another black man. And, and I'm getting tired of the mainstream media trying to tell me who to hate and who not to hate. I'm getting tired of this shit. And I'm getting tired of most of my people believing in the bullshit, the rhetoric. I'm getting tired of it. It's the American people are for each other. Again, as I said, myself, people I meet on a regular, and people that I know, my close circle, will tell you that people care about people. What the mainstream media is trying to mess your mind up of things that's not real is a fucking lie. It's a lie. This man didn't have to do what he did. He could have left that boy's brother dying in the street and them boys getting shot. Why does it have to happen? Because most of us worship fucking the criminal life. You got kids dying over there in Chicago and many other towns and cities. When you gonna get tired of that? When you gonna start focusing on things that's actual solution-based outcomes. When are you going to start focusing on that? You know, anyway, that's the last of the video. I really want you guys to really understand that American people, for the most part, what that I see, my perspective on a daily basis, are for American people. There's many good Samaritans out here. But as you can see, that story right there is a big, big story that the mainstream media did not want to promote. They promote hate. Anyway, guys, like and subscribe to my channel. I hope you watch this video. It's great. And also, please, again, like and subscribe. And if you have any questions, please comment at the bottom. You know, at the bottom, any questions you need to let me know that, you know, that's what you feel about the story or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Again, guys, thank you for not promoting. Thank you for listening. Thank you for you know, just having this time to promote everything that I do, or not promote, just support everything I do. That's the word I'm looking for. Supporting everything that I do. And we're gonna keep these numbers going. I'm trying to get 150 by June, 150 subscribers. So please like and subscribe to my channel. Peace.